Star Wars game is out! Star Wars Outlaw. It covers the story of Kay Vess, a skilled thief who plans to score big, make a name for herself, and live a good, wealthy life along with her Mercal companion, Nyx. But during one of her biggest scores yet, things proceed to go south, and now Kay is on the run. Overall, the game was pretty okay, but probably not worth it. And here's my review on it.
We're okay.
The gameplay I initially wasn't a big fan of, particularly because I missed my trusty lightsaber, my force abilities, and the intense boss fights you'd get into in previous Star Wars games. Which, I'd like to note that this game had none of that. Instead, you have your blaster, a data pick to unlock things, which, when it comes to the data pick, you have to play sort of a mini game to unlock things. I personally felt the rhythm aspect was unique, but also could get frustrating if you're off key. Kay also has a stealthy approach. A stealthy approach with takedown animations, in my opinion, because most of the takedown techniques that Kay uses feels not powerful enough to take down an enemy, especially if that enemy is wearing a full set of armor like a stormtrooper. And then you have Nyx, your trusty little companion to help you out in combat or in diversions, which honestly was the most fun part about Kay's gameplay. Just using him to steal, attack, distract, sabotage, or even blow the f up was the best part about playing as Kay. But as I spent more hours exploring, sneaking, stealing, shooting, and progressing through the story, I grew to appreciate the rest of the gameplay, especially when you unlock the ability to travel to outer space and explore the galaxy and fight in it. But this is not where my enjoyment ended. I also really enjoyed the side activities in Star Wars Outlaws, such as playing on the arcade machines, the Cooking QTE minigame. Yes, you heard that right, Cooking QTE. This was interesting to see and was actually really fun to play because it was unique and heartwarming to see both Kay and Nyx enjoying their time together eating. And then you have the gambling game, 5-tier bet racing, and my favorite activity in the game, SABAC. Woo! Every time I hopped on the table, I was like, "Mister, give me your money!" Woo! Just straight winning. But maybe that's why I like playing SABAC. Maybe if I had lost, I wouldn't have liked it. Nah, I still like the game. Mister, give me your money!
I'll be back to beat you again.
Oh, and upgrading Kay was interesting to me, because around the galaxy, you'll happen to meet many experts that can improve Kay's abilities in combat or driving around. But the interesting part about abilities is that before you can acquire them, you have to complete a set of tasks for each expert to unlock them. I think this is the first game that I ever played that had this uniqueness to getting abilities. Pretty cool stuff, not gonna lie. Going back to the topic of outer space, you can travel to 4 different worlds, and 3 of those worlds are open for exploration, because the maps of Hoshara, Akiva, and Tatooine are all huge. So, feel free to explore the galaxy and all it has to offer. As for the story, I found it okay. It wasn't entirely boring, nor was it interesting enough to really get me into the game. That is until a certain familiar character is introduced towards the end of the game.
Well, this is a surprise.
Oh, and the ending will leave you both shocked and confused of what the f is going on. And that's my review on Star Wars Outlaw. The game is okay, but in my opinion, it's not worth the full price, to be honest. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And if you have any recommendations for what game I should review next, let me know in the comments down below. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.